Hi, you're watching Time Warner Cable's local edition, the Sacramento Report. I'm Jaime Garza, and I'm joined today by Assemblymember Jeff Gorell. Nice to have you here. I think
Nice
it's
to
the
be
first
here.
time you've been here, right?
It is.
It is. We're taping this program that you're watching right now. It is March 16th, and the reason we're taping the program is because the Assemblyman here is going to be deployed to Afghanistan tomorrow. That's got to be a very difficult time for you, knowing that you want to be here to work on this difficult budget, but at the same time, you have a commitment to doing what's right for our country. Tell me a little bit about those two things.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I'm going to miss my family that I love, and I'm going to miss this job that I love and the opportunity to represent the 37th Assembly District. But I'm a third-generation naval officer, so for 75 years, people in my family have been deploying overseas and leaving behind their jobs and their loved ones to do so. So it's kind of culture in my family. And it is frustrating that I have kind of gotten into the legislative session and got to the point where I really feel like I've got some momentum, but I'm prepared for this deployment. I've introduced all my bills mainly with joint authors, so they're going to take equal political responsibility for them. I've worked with my staff to develop a game plan for while I'm gone, so they can service the district, provide constituent affairs down in the community, while also working my bills through the legislative process here in Sacramento. And I've had some meetings with the governor, 3 or 4 meetings directly with the governor, identifying my legislative agenda and actually beginning the process of lobbying him for a vote on my bills already. So to a certain extent, I've created with my legislative staff, I've created what we call on the military side commander's intent. I've kind of left behind where it is I think the office should go and the goals and accomplishments I want to have achieved even while I'm gone. And I'm hoping to come back and prove to my community that I've had as successful or more successful of a legislative session than most other people would ever hope to have.
Let's make it very clear to the people who are watching, just because you're being deployed does not mean you're going to be disconnected from your home. You're not going to be disconnected from what's happening in Sacramento, what's happening in Southern California, correct?
Yeah, the orders, the mobilization orders were unexpected and they were involuntary, but I'm prepared to go, and I am going to go with pride. But I will be able to, and I'm taking an unpaid leave of absence with no state benefits whatsoever. I want to make that clear. But I will be able to do, once I'm over there, I will be able to do everything that Lieutenant Commander Jeff Gorell would be able to do if I wasn't a legislator. So I'd be able to stay in touch with my family. I'll be able to stay in touch with my office and get current developments. I will be able to communicate and Skype back and to Facebook and to blog and do anything else in terms of staying in touch with my community and my friends and my family and my office, and continue to be abreast of what's going on in Sacramento.
In the last minute we have here, fill us in a little bit what your expertise is and what you will be doing for our country in Afghanistan.
Well, I've got 11.5 years of training as a naval officer. I'm an intelligence officer, an information dominance warfare qualified officer. I will be boots on the ground, Afghanistan. A lot of people have asked me what ship I'll be on, and it's a landlocked country. I'm going to be embedded with joint forces, so Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, working on a task force mission that will support the overall goals of the coalition in Afghanistan.
On a personal level, do you think we as a country have kind of forgotten what's going on in Afghanistan? It's become just out there. You've got 15 seconds.
Well, the culture of war has changed a little bit. We no longer have, ticker tape parades, and we no longer buy war bonds and grow victory gardens. Things have changed a lot in terms of the support on the home front. But I think this is an important message that we're sending a legislator over there to dig foxholes and live in a tent with electricians and cops and plumbers and other citizen soldiers.
Well, best of luck. We're behind you there. Assemblymember Jeff Gorell, thank you very much. And thank you at home for watching Time Warner Cable's local edition.